On this episode of Mindset in Check, we're going to talk about goals. We're going to talk about setting goals, achieving goals, the best practices for goals, just goals in general. Stay tuned. What's up, guys? Welcome back. This episode is going to be all about setting goals. The big thing to keep in mind is that everybody's goals are going to be different. So no matter how you see your goals, how you relate to your goals, it's not going to be the same to every other person out there. It's all individual based. So the best way to set your goals is to start by documenting them. That is step one. Figure out what you want, write it down, document it somewhere, make a video, write it on your phone, tell your parents, tell your wife, tell your kids. Make it a reality that somehow something is going to hold you responsible for it. That is huge when you're setting goals. Now, something that I have learned is that you can't just set these wild out there goals. They have to be achievable. And I'm not saying that those wild out there goals aren't actually good goals. They're very good goals to have, and you should definitely have a bunch of them. Like for me, I have these big dreams of owning a boat, living in acreage, and being successful in everything that I do to the point that I don't have to work anymore. Now that is one of my ultimate big goals that a lot of people say, "You're crazy, Cal. You're crazy." And I go with that. I'm totally okay with that, because if they're not crazy goals, then you're not dreaming big enough. But the key is to work your way into those goals. So you set smaller incremental goals, things that you can achieve by just stepping outside of your comfort zone. And then the next one after that will be in a little bit bigger steps. So you're going to kind of do it in steps. First step will be a little one. Next one will be just a little bit bigger than that one. Next one will be even bigger than that one. Next thing you know, you're taking leaps. Next thing you know, you're taking bounds. You're jumping into things with both feet and just raring to go. And it's a perfect way of going about things. But you got to keep in mind that you got to trickle feed your mind success. So you have to trickle feed the wins in order to keep yourself motivated and working towards the next goal. This is huge. A lot of people, when they go to the gym, they just think they can put 400 pounds on the bar and they can push it up no problem. No, it's not gonna happen like that. You have to work your way into that big goal. Pushing 400 pounds on the bar is ridiculous, but it isn't if you work your way into that. You start off with 50 on the bar, then you work your way up to 100 on the bar, then you work your way up to 200 on the bar, then you work your way up to 300, so on and so forth. So setting goals needs to be something that you set daily goals, you set weekly goals, you set monthly goals, you set yearly goals. However your mind works, you need to break down the big picture. So you need to work from what you want in the big picture and work backwards down to what you need to do today, tomorrow, this week, this month to accomplish the things that you want in life. Now, with setting goals, you need to have a circle, a professional circle is what I like to call it, that is no matter what going to help you achieve that. If you have negativity coming in, get rid of the negativity. If you have positivity, bring in more positivity. You need people in your realm pushing you towards these things that you see, people that are willing to jump on board and help you get to the places that you need to go. Because if you don't, you're not going to have the things that you want. You really need to work your way into setting daily goals that will achieve little steps here and there and keep you motivated as you go. And you got to look at the big picture all at the same time. So it's kind of a confusing thing to think about sometimes. For me, what I do is every night I go through something that I need to do the next day. I set my own to-do list in a sense. I set my goals for the next day. And I make sure that no matter what, one or two of those goals pushes me towards one or two of my big dreams, my big goals. whether that's to make more money, to be a better father, to be a better firefighter. It doesn't matter. I always try and push myself towards that. So I might have goals like do some more education, do some more reading, some more research, sell some more coffee because I sell coffee. That's part of my business. Things like that will push me towards those big dreams. And now let's jump on the topic of big dreams. You have to have big dreams because people with small minds, they don't dream that big and they stay where it's familiar. So if you're not called crazy, your dreams aren't big enough. But what's funny is those crazy dreams, like, I mean, you think about it, this was a crazy dream at one point and somebody made it happen. We can talk without a wire now. You know, you can surf the internet on this thing, you can watch TV. Like, these are all things that people had these big dreams and were knocked down for years and years, and finally they came true, right? So nothing is impossible if you're willing to put in the work. So keep that in mind. There's not a whole lot extra that we can really talk onto that, except for the mindset you have to have behind those goals. A goal without action is just a dream, and dreams won't come true unless you pursue them. Now, again, and I talked in my previous episode, movement is good as long as it's making progress, because movement without progress is not moving at all. You're really just going in circles, and that doesn't help your situation. So dream big, dream often, dream daily, write these things down, document them, share them with people, and have the ability to share it with people so that way they kind of keep you responsible. They hold you true. And keep in mind, if you don't have haters, you're not doing anything right. If you have haters, you're doing something right. Somebody sees something that they want and they're not willing to work for it, so they're going to hate on you. So keep that in mind. I hope you guys got a lot from this episode. It's a little short,